Greetings, canister fans, especially those canister fans that enjoy using their canisters on bare floors. So this is going to be another Mrs. VacLab video, but it is not going to be a dirt pickup performance test or anything like that. We're going to use 4 bare floor tools hooked up to their respective canisters with their respective hoses, and she's going to run each one around some obstacles underneath table here and on a small rubber back mat, and then she's going to tell us how she liked using them. So this is an ergonomics test. This is not a performance test in any way, shape, or form. So those people who really love using any one of these particular bare floor tools will know what we're talking about. All right, let's get started. So let's see, which machine will she pick first? The one that I plugged in first. So that's right, it's going to be a Rainbow D4C with the non-electric hose. All right, so she doesn't use these a whole lot, so let's see how well she figures this stuff out. Okay, go ahead.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
My favorite thing.
Yeah.
Canisters.
Canisters.
Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Not that, not that, not that. Oh.
I don't know, she's dangerous. She's waving it all over the place.
I'm guessing it's not directional, but hey.
So don't give her a rifle or anything like that. She might be waving it all over the place.
I don't know. Looks good to me.
Okay,
What do you think,
so
Rosie?
does that work? Is that everything aligned right? Yeah, you have to give it a little bit of a twist.
I
more
did
of a
twist.
I think.
Now I can't get it off.
Okay.
So.
All right. So let her rip.
Oh. Come on, R2D2. There's some wet spots.
Yeah. Well, it's a water vacuum, so you could pick it up if you wanted to.
Here we go.
Pick the canister. Okay.
Pick the canister. Get on your way. That's all, Rosie. Ouch. Scratched it.
Well, it certainly rolls easily.
That's on the carpets.
Alright.
Oh.
Okay, so yeah.
Maybe pulling.
Alright.
Pushing. Well, it's okay. Good force.
It cleans it, but it's rough going forwards.
Goes back just fine.
Alright.
Forward. That is easy. Good.
All right, so what are your impressions of this classic Rainbow D4C?
Well, the handle and broom thingy, whatever you want to call it, are very easy to maneuver and twist under the table, the chairs. Canister kind of came along just fine. I'm just not a fan of canisters hitting me in the legs, crashing into tables, but overall, it was fairly good.
Okay, so arm and shoulder effort is
None.
minimal. Oh, yeah,
Except for the
minimal
mat.
to none.
Going
Yeah,
forward
except
on
for the mat.
was
Okay.
Yeah,
All right,
but
so
otherwise, very, very light, very easy to push and pull behind you.
all right, fantastic. Now on to canister number 2.
Oh.
All right, so she has picked the Miele for victim number 2.
Oh,
So-
no, I was supposed to guess which one to use.
Oh, well, I mean, that does say
Cheater.
Miele on it, so.
I feel like I'm supposed to fill up the gas in the car now.
Yeah.
Gotta line up those little buttons back there.
Yeah.
Come on.
Did it kind of click in?
There we go.
Oh, there we go. All right.
Weird. That's the cord. I'm guessing power. Woohoo!
Okay.
Let's see how this does. Marginal forward.
Yep.
Backwards.
So this isn't a good fit. Yeah.
That's a lot of effort. I'm gonna feel that effort.
Okay. So this is the wrong tool for that kind of mat.
Yep. Alright. No changes.
All right, so what's Mrs. VacLab, otherwise known as Ellie, rating for this particular Miele canister in bare floor mode?
Not impressed with this one. This one is heavy up here, and to me it seemed like it was a lot more effort to try and push it, turn it, and whatnot. Overall, it's too much weight for me up here. I mean,
Right.
And obviously that attachment does not work on the carpets.
Sure.
But,
Okay.
Overall, I mean, the vacuum's easy to pull behind you and move out of the way, but I think this is just a lot heavier than what I just used.
Well, try holding the handle and the wands and everything up with one hand. Just lift it off the ground, like say maybe 6 inches, just for a weight test. So how does that feel? Is
To me,
that
that's heavy.
heavy? Okay. Well, I mean, you got heavy wands,
I mean,
a heavy
it's
hose,
like-
a heavy handle.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Yeah.
just, that's a lot of.
Right. So does it strike you as something that's heavy duty, as in it would take a lot of use and abuse? Does it feel, solid?
I don't know how to answer that. But
Okay. Well, I think a lot of people, especially the Miele fans, would say this thing is built really well and it's super solid.
It
But the
probably
downside is,
but,
yeah, it's very, very heavy.
built well, but yeah, it's
Yeah.
heavy, and I don't know. It just comparing it to the last vacuum, it doesn't have that swiveling like the
It's not as easy.
Rainbow
Okay.
did. Yes, I'm not a Rainbow fan, but okay, I have to say the Rainbow beats this one currently.
Ooh, So old Rainbow bare floor so far beats newer Miele bare floor. Uh-oh.
Don't hold that against me.
Controversy. Okay, so now let's go and pick a number 3. For number 3, she's picking a machine that has been with us personally as a married couple for 30 years this year. For 30 years, although I've had it for longer than that, the Electrolux Olympia 1 with the obvious replaced hose. So let's see.
It's gray.
Yeah.
Let's see. See, I'm not a lefty, so I don't use my right arm. Ooh. We're gonna assume that's
That's it. Yeah.
Okay, close the thingy.
Yep.
All right.
Here we go. Jeez, listen to the airflow with this thing. Amazing.
Well, better than the other one.
Yeah, that's still pretty rough.
Hey.
I wonder, is there something else you can do to change that?
Well, it says this side up.
Yeah, yeah. We need some training here. Let's see. Turn on the flash.
It's not working.
We need the training. You want a third hand here? Okay, squeeze them on both sides. There you go.
I was trying to lift the collar off.
All right.
Hey.
Yeah. Okay.
Obviously, I don't do floor attachments.
All right. Much easier, huh? Well, if you have too much suction, what can you do?
Open the airflow.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Open it all the way. Oh, look at that. Woo! Look at that nice pile.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Yes, I know I'm wrong.
That's okay.
Come on, baby. Okay. This one I can mind its own. I don't like to go back. I guess I'm turning it off.
That'd be good.
Moving it.
Okay.
Okay, it's a crazy one.
So sum this old Electrolux up that we've had for a very long time, but it's just been recently completely refurbed.
Well, that canister is definitely awkward. It wants to go everywhere but where you want it to go. And I definitely would not want that to hit me in the back of the leg, as that is a very heavy vacuum.
Yeah.
But overall, the floor tool piece is fairly nice to use. It's flows well.
Yeah. How about weight, effort?
Moving it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no weight at all on this thing. I mean, it was great. It's just like go all around, do your thing, and Overall, I can't complain too much, except for that thing is just a little awkward.
Okay.
Because it's so big and heavy.
Sure. All right, classic Electrolux. All right, let's go on to the last one. So obviously the SEBO has to be the last one because, well, it's the last one. Okay, take it away, dear.
The gas tank
Yeah.
filler. It's a little heavy. This is light. Well, that was pretty easy.
Okay. Let her rip.
Yeah, I assume that's it. Hey. Now this one goes for perfect. A little hard to push forward.
Okay. Cut the power in half. That better?
It's still hard to push.
It is.
It's not bad. If I had to do carpets with this, I would be sore.
Okay. Turn it all the way down.
Now we have nothing.
All right. Now, does that help?
Yes, but it still, to me, is a little bit.
Okay.
I mean, it kind of like, I don't want to say skips over, but that's what it feels like. It's,
All right.
It's having a hard time
Well,
being smooth, and you can see the carpet is moving into the corner of the wall right there.
So the bristles are just grabby. Yeah, so it's not too much airflow or suction, it's just the bristle pattern. Okay, so sum up this SEBO K2 Volcano.
This is fairly lightweight. This piece down here was heavy when I first lifted it off the table, but this is not much here in your hand. Easy to maneuver, under the chairs and tables and stuff. Of course, these guys, to me, they have a mind of their own. You push it left and it wants to go and spin around, and it's not a heavy unit to pull or push, but overall it's not too bad.
Not too bad. Okay.
Not too bad.
So we're going to bring all four back in here, and you're going to pick the best of this bunch and the worst of this bunch. And we have to sum up this quadruple competition. So I have 3 questions for Mrs. Lab. Which one wins this competition from a usability or ergonomic standpoint? Which is the one that drives the best?
Drives the best. Well, okay. Overall, out of these 4, I would have to pick, drum roll please. Mr. VacLab won't believe what I'm going to say. And I think the winner is the Rainbow.
The Rainbow! The classic Rainbow D4C wins the bare floor test.
It was very easy to move around. The handle, I mean, the way it swiveled, I mean, I was just having a good old time with it. But yep, I guess I have to pick the Rainbow as the top winner here today.
All right, fabulous. Okay, so then we have to pick the loser. And it's a relative thing. It's within these four. So which one had the worst drivability experience?
Oh gosh, now you want me to remember what I... obviously not the Rainbow. I like the SEBO. What's going to be between these two? Oh gosh, the worst.
Yeah. Okay, think about it this way. You got to clean 1,000 square feet of bare floors. Which one are you going to go, no?
Oh gosh.
I didn't plan this being a difficult question.
I know, this is hard. It's like, well, there's two different things about these that I would like and not like, but this one's heavier to pull around. That's about the only thing I got to say about it. Oh goodness. I'm going to go probably with the Miele.
The Miele. Okay, all right, so ready for the hate mail and the thumbs downs.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, Miele fans.
Oh, well, and then that's just, you know, for
that's my opinion.
Pushability, that kind of thing. Now, which one, if you saw brand new in a store, and 3 of these machines would be very expensive. Yeah, I know the Rainbow wouldn't be in a store, but say you saw it in the store. Use your imagination. And one would be much less expensive, but it would still wouldn't be cheap. If you saw all 4 of these in a store, which is the first one? From purely a looks standpoint, would be the most attractive machine to you out of these 4. All right, she's going to come around, look at the front. So which one is the prettiest? Which one has the best aesthetics? At least the canister part.
Yeah.
Which one looks the best? You go, I know, I like that one.
I'm probably going, you know, if they were all the same price, put a number, they're all the same cost.
Oh, you can't look at price. You can't
no
look at price.
pricing.
No.
Oh, okay.
Which one looks the prettiest?
Which one looks the prettiest?
Yeah, the best to you. From a woman's point of view, which one is the most attractive? I'm using every word I can think of here.
I know, but that's still not helping me.
It's still not helping.
Well, I'm torn between the SEBO and the Miele, because that's just too bulky and metally, and that's got too much stuff on the outside. Look-wise, I like the SEBO because I like the bumper around it, because I know I crash into things, so that would protect my furniture a little longer. I'm having a hard time between those two.
Okay, got to pick one. Time's running out.
Okay, I think for looks, I
Just for
would
looks.
probably have to go with the Miele.
Okay, so the Miele.
Miele,
The
sorry.
Miele. That's right. Yeah, M-I-E-L-E. Okay, Miele. So you have been
the
awarded.
pretty contest.
That's right. You are the prettiest to look at, but you're the most difficult to use, according to Mrs. Lab. All right. So thank you so much for watching this Mrs. VacLab video, and stay tuned for more of her in this continuing series.